Member for Boundaries Milkameen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last Friday, protesters aligned with the so-called Freedom Convoy showed up to South Okanagan Secondary School in Oliver just prior to the end of the day. When the bells rang, students were exposed to a barrage of ugly demands, insults, and racial slurs. Protesters took it upon themselves to, quote, honk, scream, and wave signs in our faces. I share the words that one student shared with me. I was standing next to one of my friends as she was harassed by a protester who screamed racist remarks just inches away from her face. These remarks included to go back where she came from, as well as asking her if she even had a right to be in this country. As another student succinctly wrote, this behavior is not okay. I hope in this House we are in unambiguous consensus that our schools should be safe places where everyone feels safe, comfortable, and free to be themselves. These current challenges are brought upon us in the purported name of freedom. They are, in fact, individuals expressing selfish desires to sustain their own wants, even if and when they come at the expense of our collective freedoms and mental or physical health. Provincially, I'm thankful for the Attorney General for bringing forward the bill and the support of this House last autumn to enact bubble zone legislation to prohibit protests around schools and hospitals. Personally, I think it's time we check our own biases and behavior and recalibrate how we assess, react, and respond when confronted with hate and racism. I believe that the vast majority of protesters do not support hateful and racist behavior. So today, I call upon those of you aligned with the protests to actively, unambiguously, and immediately condemn this kind of behavior wherever and whenever it occurs. There's a right time and a place to protest. There's never a time or a place for hate and racism. I close with a quote posted by a student from Desmond Tutu, a bright light that the world lost a few weeks ago. Quote, if you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. Unquote. We all need to actively work to eliminate the space for hate. And I'm very proud of the courage and conviction these students carried. Thank you.